What I want to do is also talk, just in my concluding remarks, kind of accentuate what you just alluded to, which is the ripples that go outward into the world in all directions. There are men that you've sponsored that have then gone and sponsored other men. And all of their families, their wives, their families, their kids, and it just ripples outward. Some of those men, their wives would do the Women's Weekend. I have a man on my team that's done a lot for me that you were the sponsor of. So he just made a huge difference in my life. So I want to both acknowledge you for that. I mean, I don't know if our New England region, I don't think it would be a region at all. It might be a division, if not for all of your efforts over the years in doing this. And I'm saying that not only for you, but for all the men that inspire. I mean, you just never know which man that there's some man that presumably introduced you to the weekend.
Right.
And he gets all of your score on his scorecard.
That's right. That's Daniel Grau. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. We can all say that. So you touch so many lives, and most of them don't even know you exist. And that's the way it is.
Yeah, okay.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
So that's it for the interview part of this. And we have several other men here, and we're going to just go into the questions and answers.
Okay.
I know that we started the conversation before the event even started, so does anyone want to pick up there?
So I'll start on Hammett. One of the things that seemed key when you first started talking is when you first asked him in, you're clear, you want to do the weekend.
Well, will you consider doing the weekend?
Would you consider doing the weekend?
It's a very specific question, yeah.
My question basically boils down to, how do you know when no is really no?
I ask him.
But when he says no, you just always take it as, okay, he said no, that's it? Isn't it true that a lot of men actually say no, but really they want to be talked into it, or they know so little about it that they say no, even though they're not? Really just take no as no?
My accountant said he was interested, and it took several months, and he finally said, "I'm not going to do that weekend, Milt. I was just being polite."
Mm-hmm.
So, you get so you know when it's really a no and when it's not.
But I think Pamela was asking if you're at some event and you ask your question and the man says, "No, I'm not interested in that." Do you just say, "Okay," and move on?
Sometimes I say, "Are you sure?"
Okay.
Yeah.
And if he says, "Yeah, I'm sure," that's it.
Yeah.
Well, how about if he's not so clear? And he may say, "Well, not really. I'm really, really busy."
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a no?
I don't think so.
Or is that really his busy head talking, and actually he's interested?
Well, he just doesn't know.
Right.
So let me turn that into a different question. What would you say in that circumstance? A man says, "I don't know. I can't think about it. I'm really busy."
Okay. Do you want to think about it later?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't even think about that either.
Okay. I mean, I'm very willing to drop it. So.
Are you saying that to us, or are you telling him, or both?
Or both, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But do you really drop it, or do you sort of make a mental note this man might?
No, I really drop it.
But you don't come back to him too much later?
See, there's 3 billion men.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to find the easy ones first. When we get done with all the easy ones.
10, that's only 300 million mils.
Right. And so far maybe, 60 or 70,000 men have done the weekend. So I'm not trying to be flip.
Mm-hmm.
The professionals sort. You don't try to change his mind.
Okay.
We can, interact and give him more information, and, of course we're going to be encouraging and, charming even. But we're not trying to change his mind. We're trying to help him find out. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Schultz. I have a concern about my own monkeys that get in the way of me having a discussion with a man.
Right.
My own fears, doubts, insecurities during my weekend seem to be prevalent, and it discussion with another man. I don't know how to ask the question.
Well, we're recognizing that engaging in enrollment is inherently a personal growth activity for you. So the good side of that is you're going to learn and grow. And there's a thing called growing pains. You're going to confront and get over your own limitations, and then be less limited. So,
The question I have is like, I don't want to send this man to do something that's as hard as it was for me.
Well, how about having more respect for him? Well, he might not have the same issues that you do. First of all, you don't know that. And secondly, he can handle it. You did. We're not going to trick anybody into doing it. And we're not going to recommend it to any people who obviously shouldn't. So, if you have a perfectly normal, ordinary man who thinks that this might benefit him, let him do it.
Do you have anything in your heart towards the man that enrolled you into such a hard and painful experience that you haven't cleared?
No.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head when you said, I did it.
Yeah. It's hard, It was, I don't know, my weekend was very hard for me. I was terrified. And sometime on Sunday of the weekend, I realized, okay, I'm scared, but I'm not actually in danger. I'm just scared. And I lightened up and started to enjoy the thing. But it took me 24 hours. And, it's okay to enjoy it from the get-go, but that wasn't my experience.
So is there anything you can offer me for me to get over that feeling, getting in the way of talking about the weekend in a healthier way for me? Maybe time, maybe asking
Just
men.
do it anyway, yeah. Your own personal barriers are just no reason to stop.